Gay. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Oh. So I've been more new animus and everything. Oh, things have been weird. Things have been interesting. Things have been silly. Things have been a little downright spooky. Oh my goodness. Has been I have been watching a bunch of new animus because, that's what I do apparently. And there was a few new series that got released. One of them is the Casebook of Arn, which apparently is a. See, I think Japan's view on vampires is weird, but it is what it is. But in the Casebook of Arn, there is a vampire who is a detective. I was like, okay. And where are we going with this? We're in our viewpoint character. Our main character is a little boy named Louis. And his mother died in something. We don't know what it was. And I'm going to assume it was a sickness. And his father and him were left behind. And his father ran a detective agency. And then one day, his father's murdered. This is after Louis confesses the fact that he loves comic books. Especially the one about the Wolfman. Which, again, not intentional for why I watched the show. You understand? Hold on a second. Hold on. Not intentional for why I watched the show. But it was just another weird, quinky dink. It's like, well, that's weird. Because there's no mention of, wolves or anything like that in the show's description, right? Here. I'll show this. Because we're on a weird journey today, chat. And this is going to be a weird journey today. So he gets a package, and he's all happy. There are two people in this world: those who like comics and those who do not. I'm of course one of the former. The Wolfman is back. Again, just weird, right? Just very weird. But his father gets murdered. And he swears to find the culprit and get revenge. Right? And then you go through this whole thing of him meeting another character who's part of their own detective agency. And sorry, I got a really bad hangnail. Hold on. Part of the nail split. Part of my claw split and it's hurting me. There we go. That's better. Alright. So we get off on a weird, thing of running into another detective agency. And then he gets all pissy because he's like, you two children think you can do better and stuff like that? And the one detective looks at him and is like, if we're children, what does that make you? Because obviously, he's still a little kid, right? Yeah, it gets very strange. Very, very strange. It turns out it's all about, the one who murdered his father is a witch that uses golems. He doesn't believe in the supernatural or anything like that. He's like, real crimes happen in the real world. And then, it turns out, the witch was the bitch that did it. And then the other detective is actually a vampire lord in disguise. Like, he can drain himself of blood enough to, like, revert his body and everything to that of state of a child. And then when he drinks blood, he can go back to his full power. And, surprise, our main character gets fucking killed. Our character who we've had the internal monologues and stuff for dies. Horribly. It's not even like a... It's not a clean death. Yeah. They just fucking kill him. Yeah, this is like again, this is just the first episode, so I'm not too mindful on spoilers, but I like this bait and switch. He just it's just like huh? Fucking dead. Just dead. Oh, welcome to the real world. Turns out witches and shit are real. Witches and vampires and werewolves are real. Dead. Fucking dead. And the girl that was with the vampire, the secondary girl, she helps him get revenge. By turning him into a fucking zombie. She uses her necromancy to turn him into a zombie. And he fucking starts stabbing the witch to death. Just it's like, oh my god. Like, okay. Yeah, what a... Again, I was like, okay. No, okay. Yeah, no, I'll do it. Because, again, I didn't see the, like, poster or anything like that. I just saw the Case Book of Arn and a little descriptor of, like, the vampire detective and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Let's peep this. Let's peep this and see what's going on. And this is what I was met with. Hello, welcome to Wraith the Oblivion. You are sad now. Yeah. I love how people, like, you explain to people what the core thing of Wraith the Oblivion is like, it's all about letting go and having your character come to terms with the fact that they're dead. And that's a core, like, aspect of Wraith. And every single person I've seen is like, so that's the win state, is to, like, move on and stuff like that? It's like, yeah. Like, okay, well, you know, session 1, I'm just going to be like, oh, I've accepted my death. I win. It's like, you do not understand. Like, trust me, I've told you what the win state is. Good luck getting to said win state. Because Wraith the Oblivion is all about not being able to move on properly. Like, through regrets and, like, just determination, arrogance, bravado. Oh my god. It is a complicated game. Wraith the Oblivion. Okay, so I watched that. Then I watched a slightly sterilized title version called Isekai Office Worker. The Other World's books depend on the bean counter. So that is a sterilized title for it. The actual title for it is Isekai Office Worker. The Other World's books depend on the corporate slave. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. And it's been weird. Like, this was another weird one. It turns out that this is a boy love story. I didn't know that. Because it just seems so normal. And then I realized when I was looking up the manga for it, I was like, this is an interesting concept. I want to read it. And it's like, it's boy love. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Because he was a wage slave, right? And he dies and comes to this world where he's still so fucking tired on accident. Oh, no, wait, sorry. He doesn't die. Whoops, sorry. He's a wage slave, and a girl screams for help in an alley. She's like, help me, help me, help me. You know, somebody save me. And he comes running, and he sees her getting sucked through a portal, and he runs to help her and grab her, and it sucks him in too. So he accidentally gets taken to this other world. She turns out is the holy maiden who's going to save the world from the miasma, right? Sorry, bot. Yep. She's the holy maiden who's going to save the world from the miasma. And he just accidentally came along. But he's really good at accounting and numbers and books, stuff like that. And he can't help himself. He says, like, they're going to... The kingdom's like, we know this is an accident. Our only choice is really to take care of you. And, you know, we're sorry this all happened. So they're going to give him, like, a stipend and everything like that. And just pay him to just live here. Like, you can have a calm life. It's not going to be, like, a wealthy life. But you'll just live a quiet life and everything like that. You'll find. He can't handle that. And he goes, just put me to work. He's like, I'm good with numbers and math and accounting and everything. Put me to work. And so they put him into the accounting department of this kingdom. And he uncovers that the accounting department is incredibly weak. They just rubber stamp. They literally, in fact, the main guy literally has like a rubber stamp. And he's like, oh, it's okay if they're off by their numbers a bit. Just stamp. It's not worth the effort. Just keep going. And he's like, no. Yeah, here we go. Yep. No. And then in this, like, he puts together a full report about where all the kingdom's finances are going, because it turns out that all of the different departments within the kingdom have been siphoning funds from the Miasma Defense Fund. Because the miasma problem comes every 100 years. So a lot of the people feel okay, like, dipping in and, like, getting their beak wet and taking funds out. Now, they aren't directly embezzling, because they're not taking it for themselves, they're taking it for their department. You can't get personal finances from the accounting department. But it doesn't matter, because now, as he puts it, like, there's not enough money in there for that. And you're not refilling it fast enough to make up for the slump in the funds. So this is a one-way street. It's going to collapse. So a bunch of noblemen get yelled at. He gets elevated to the vice department head of the accounting department by the prime minister, who apparently everybody's like, the prime minister's a scary motherfucker and everybody's like really nervous of him. Yep, exactly. And then at the end of the episode, like, because he's been using a bunch of potions to keep himself, like, going. So at the end of the episode, he goes to go buy some more potions because he's out finally, because he's been just chugging them like energy fucking drinks. They've been giving him wonderful nights of sleep, but, you know, it's like, I don't think that's healthy for your body. But he goes and he chugs one. He pissed off a lot of people on his, like, third day here. Already, he's got a poisoning plot. Already, his ass has been poisoned. And then the commander of the, of the knights or whatever, comes to, just happens to hear him, and he's like, what the fuck? Then he realizes he's like choking to death. He had actually warned him that the Prime Minister had his eyes on him and everything like that. So I almost feel like, if I had to guess, the Prime Minister's probably the one that poisoned him. Because the Prime Minister probably wanted this situation to happen. Because there's inconsistencies about the Prime Minister where the maiden, she's like, oh, he's so wonderful and so like caring and calm and everything. And the knights are talking to each other and in their own heads are like, our Prime Minister? The Iron Fist? The fucking domineering like psychopath? So yeah, very interesting. Then, like I said, I looked it up. I was like, I already like this plot. I want to see where this goes, right? Because you're already getting into the intrigues and political scheming and stuff. And then it's a boy love. It's a boy love manga. And I'm like, why? Damn it! This is an interesting one. Damn it! So then, chat, I started watching another anime. Wow, because there's just so many of them. There's just more and more being produced. So I watched another one. This one's an older one. It was released in. That can't be right. I don't think it's 2025. I thought it was earlier than that. But this was the daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. Already it's goofy. He gets isekai. He gets like teleported to this other world while he was working at a company, right? And he dropped and he almost died, but he managed to recover in the hospital and he won a settlement from the company. Okay? So he started living out in the woods and building like a little like garden farm for himself. He started subsistence farming for himself. And just like enjoying his basically like early retirement package. He's like, I'm not going to work anymore. I want a nice, cozy, quiet life. And a bunch of fucking fairies show up and they like snap him out of existence and put him in another world while he was holding on to an iPad, like a Kindle thing. And he was online shopping, so that became his superpower in this world, is that he has access to an online store. Not a grocery store, and just an online retail store that links all these other chains together and stuff like that. So he has access, he starts like bringing in things that, and the weirdest things like catch people's eye, so he becomes a merchant, right? And it's funny to think about because they're so mundane and mean nothing to us. But clothesline pins. They have clothespins because he brings the just little like pins to it, and everyone's just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what is this? They had a merchant company try to like make another copy of it, and they couldn't because the metal. He's like, they could copy the wood all they wanted, but they couldn't copy the metal. So he starts making a bunch of money off of that. He makes a bunch of money off of textiles and things like that are simple, off of like normal like cubic zirconium, stuff like that. But he doesn't lie to people. So he makes sure they know, like, no, these are not diamonds. I'm telling you right off the bat, these are not diamonds. This is polished glass. Okay? Very finely polished glass. So he's at least like not destroying the economy, you know? He's not being a shyster. Because he could have easily told him like, yes, these are diamonds. Ha ha ha. No, he's being honest that it's not what it is. He has to fib a little bit, like he summons a backhoe, okay? He buys a backhoe so he can help build his house out in the woods. And he treats it as if it's like a monster summon ability now. Because one of the people caught him in the woods a night. came out and was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's summon. It's my familiar, yes." And so he's gotten into a few battles where he will like summon the backhoe and everything, get in it, and use the backhoe to like beat people with the shovel and shit like that. It's fucking. It's been pretty funny. Now, unlike every plot I have ever seen ever, this dude, it's not like. I know this isn't an important part of the plot, but it's one of those funny tropes where they're like, oh, all the women like flock to him and everything like that, and they want him, but he's so chastened. He's not like that. No, in the very first episode, he bangs. Very first episode. You don't see anything. It's just implied, but it's obvious that it happened because the girl is all like, woo-hoo-hoo, the next day. But he's just like, oh, yeah. So apparently he gets around. But again, they have fan servicey moments, but you don't see anything like that, right? But he's just like, and he often like tells these women, he's like, you need better standards. I'm a middle-aged man. I'm going on 40. It's like, what's just why? I'm like, please have better standards, please. Yeah, he was literally having pains. That's what almost killed him at the office. He almost died from his age and overworking. So he's just like, just please. So yeah, I am now 8 episodes deep into that, and that's again, that's been fun. Just because it's not something like world ending or anything like that, right? There's just fun little like stuff. Oh, I forgot another one I watched. Here's the next one I watched. Called Noble Reincarnation. Born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power. Because I was like, okay, power fantasy thing. And then it gets fucking weird too. Who would have guessed? I mean, I guess you can kind of know that when, like, even as a Bobby, he's like, what's going on? Who is that one? Is that my mother? Why am I a little baby? Oh, it's weird. It's weird, but it turns out like he has a stat window and everything like that, and like his father is actually the emperor of of the empire, and yeah, he's the 13th prince from the like I don't know how manyth wife, right? Because this emperor, he lives in a world where there are superpowers and monsters and things that can kill you in seconds. Like a sword that will literally devour its own user if you pick it up and you're not the one. Right? And so like he made sure he made sure his seed was spread far and wide to get as many princelings as possible. And he is the 13th prince. And he doesn't just like leave them for nothing, right? Like even as the 13th prince, so he's like on the bottom of the rung. He's the bottom rung on the ladder for the royal family. He has his own estate. He has his own butlers. He has his own staff. He has his own lands and everything. Yeah, it's very interesting. That won't cause a succession crisis, I'm sure. No, that's entirely what's going on already. Like, the dad isn't dead, and already, like, as we go forward, like, a few years, I'm gonna say, like, 8 years or something. The first prince, the crown prince, comes up along with the fourth prince to visit, and the crown prince gifts him a sword. And the sword, this is one of those things I was talking about. This is a sword that will kill the user if they're not worthy. And the 13th prince knows he can't deny the crown prince. You have to obey what the crown prince says. So the crown prince is like, this is a gift for you. Pick it up. So it's already like the assassination plots are happening. The crown prince is already trying to kill the 13th prince for some reason. But no, fortunately, because of his magical capabilities that the 13th prince has, which is his gift was water magics. Because his water magic was high enough, he was able to bond with the water sword, but this water sword is very fucking temperamental. It hasn't spoken or anything yet, but the 13th prince calls it a mad dog. Yeah, the crown prince is like, oh, interesting. And the fourth prince is like, sketched out. He's like, don't like that. Very much don't like that. Because the crown prince is like, hey, either he died or the kingdom, the empire, got an even more powerful weapon to use against our enemies. Because now the 13th prince can use the super water demon sword thing. This is the way it's introduced, too. Just to highlight the fact that this is not good. Whoop. Whoop. Sorry about that. I made myself huge. That's what I wanted. Okay. So again. You know what I mean? It's pretty fucking clear. This sword is bad news. The one thing that annoys me about this the most is the sword design. Look at this fugly ass thing. It's fucking hideous. It's fucking hideous. The sword is ugly as sin. Oh. Yep. Yeah, this is a sword that I would not trust my life to. Other than the fact that now it's got fucking special magical powers, right? This sword is like an idiot's sword. So again, he just heard all the souls and everything like that, and it's like, oh, look, see, he can wield it. But look how, like, it's just stupid. Yeah, you have this super weak spot here, but also if you're going blade to blade, right, and somebody's blade catches with yours, this thing is a ramp that will ramp it right over the guard, which is also curved back towards the user anyways. But this is a ramp that'll ramp it right over the guard and then go into you. It's such a bad sword. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't know what these are. I don't know what these loops are. Yeah, funnily enough, you could redesign this weapon. Hold on a second. In fact, I'm going to do it. This is a good side profile picture. Hold on. Okay. It's time for artisms. Artisms. Expand the canvas. Okay. Come here. Come here, sword. Come here, fucking abominable sword of doom. Alright. So I suppose the first thing I would do Let's see. Image, canvas size. Let's bump it out to like 600. Alright, okay. Put you on top. Alright, so one of the first things I would do... I'm not going to give two shits about his hands or anything like that, right? Yeah, so first thing I would do is I would take this and I would shrink it. Is there a way I could like elongate it or something like that? But I would shrink the blade, basically, and elongate it. I wish I could like fiddle around with this top part. It being heavy out here at the front isn't such a problem. This is basically what I would do, right? I would give it a little bit of heft out the front because it looks like they want to go for a chopper, right? This sword's definitely a chopper of a sword. So I would do that. Then, what I would do is I would come down here. Yeah, that's still grabbing up there. Okay. Okay. I would just come here. Yom. Yom. Just eat that away. Just fuck off. Right? That's all I would do. I would literally just yeetus deletus that. Right? And then take this. Extend it out a little bit. I would actually honestly take it and extend it out and shrink it a bit, right? But let's just keep this like this for now. Extend it out a little bit on this side. Extend it out a little bit on this side. Because this is clearly a... I mean, this is clearly a... whatchamacallit? Either a bastard sword or a hand and a half sword, right? Because remember, he's a child. So, naturally, he's going to get bigger. Man, that's the basic things I would do with this fucking sword to make it better. Right, like I said, you could shrink these, make them thinner, which I would do. I would also probably make this more of like lessen this a little bit, or put a spike here. So you'd either lessen it or like spike it off. Okay, that's gonna look bad on this side, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is an area where, because again, this is a ramp. You don't want it to ramp it over your defenses. We've extended the defenses out. So the thing will actually catch now here in the guard like it's supposed to if you go sword to sword. Remember, this is what we're working with at the start, right? I think this thing is hideous sword. Hideous, absolutely hideous sword. It's over-designed in all the wrong ways. So that versus that. Yeah, I think this is just such a much better design now. Like I said, we can keep a bit of the head weight like here, as if you're trying to make it more of a chopper, Like, that's totally fine. Again, I'm not opposed to like these curves here because that can actually cause a little bit better of a cutting edge, right? But this is more like decorative, honestly, of a curve. It's not enough. It will help a little bit, but we're talking like minor helping, right? It's like it'll make it slightly better. As for the spikes here, I think it's the yeah. I didn't want to say for sure, but yeah, the Swyhander has the spikes. I'll show you, and so I can show you guys that. That's a looks like a fucking Flambarge Swyhander. Looks interesting. Now, give me. Yeah, I can't believe how many like are not of like a good size. All right, here we go. There. Good lord. Right? Okay. See? Again. Look how big the guard is. This is a great sword, by the way. So you're meant to use this with two hands, not one, or even a hand and a half. This is absolutely a great sword. But see, it has these spikes out. Like that could be totally fine. It's just another place to try to catch the opponent's sword. And again, you can the reason this is here, by the way, is not just to catch, but you can actually grip this and use it. So you can slide, you can take the hand that's at the bottom that's manipulating down here, you can take that and grip up here to change your leverage and power on your weapon. Right? What I need to do is I need to get somebody together, and I want to draw out the full design for all the different moonlight weapons in my setting, but also the Sword of Severus. I want to absolutely do that. Get the Sword of Severus down on paper so people can see what I'm talking about, because it's hard to describe it, right? It's hard to describe it. Yeah, that could work. That would be appreciated, in fact. Because again, I wanted the Sword of Severus to be a fantasy, air quotes, sword, but using all blacksmithing techniques that are difficult, to be sure, but are all possible. Right? They're just very advanced blacksmithing techniques. Again, the serpent in the blade is a possible technique, but it's very difficult to do. Very almost dangerous for some reason. I guess it can be dangerous because you can damage the sword and it won't function properly and fall apart. But that gets into laminations and heat treatments and problems like that. Yep. You've seen a lot of. As Grindus says, there's a lot of Zweihanders that do that. The Serpent and the Sword it's not Damascus, it's a pattern welded blade, because that's how you can see the serpent, right? I'll show you. So Neil's trying to find it. Because so many things, because it's like the technique is literally called the Serpent and the Sword. But because it's called that, it sounds so generic that everything gets flagged, you know what I mean? This is the one where you acid etch it. Now this is very start one. Let me find where he acid etches it so you can see it. Here you go. Here you can see it. This is the serpent and the sword, right? Very, very difficult blacksmithing technique to get it in there. Very difficult blacksmithing technique. This thing actually shows how you do it too, by the way. He goes step by step through how he's going to do it. He fails the first one, I want to say, and then tries again to make another one, because it is an exceptionally difficult technique. Yeah, very, very cool. This is part of what the Sword of Severus has. It has this, but the wave is a little more aggressive. And then it has the sigils for, Severus down it. But that's only near the bottom. It doesn't go all the way up all of them. That's why it's called the Sword of Severus, though. And then, of course, it has the dragon head clamped for the guard. Biting in with the wings extended out, but the wings are more like, whatchamacallit, it's more implied. It's just it's a very decorative guard. And then you have, at the top, the sword has a diamond at the top. See if he pulls it all the way. So here, instead of it being like just one smooth motion, it basically diamonds out here. So then that's where the serpent's head is actually carved into it. Because remember, he highlights it more when Thomas smiths the sword. Thomas Smith, the smith who smiths the sword, when he actually does it, he actually chisels into the blade to highlight the serpent and everything like that, and then makes a serpent head here in a diamond, which also, again, brings weight out towards the tip of the blade to give it a little bit better of a chopping capability. Because he's got to basically counterbalance just how heavy the guard is itself, right? So he has the really heavy pommel, a decently heavy haft or grip, and then it's a very heavy guard. So he brings a bit more weight out here by getting it a little bit chunkier of steel to kind of like balance the sword. Because it's nice to have it be super nimble in the hand, but super nimble can be very difficult to cut with. Right? It gets to the lightsaber problem, where it's hard to maintain like edge alignment and everything if it's too hand weighted, right? Yeah. Anyways. Welcome to my tism. Welcome to my tism. I hope you will enjoy your stay. Now, finally, at last, speaking of weirdness, glaives are described as like purposely poor weighted and way too wide and shortened. Part of glaives in World of Darkness for like Werewolf the Apocalypse is the fact that the werewolves themselves can't make them, or I don't know how they handle this in 5th edition now, right? But you have kinfolk glaive smiths that actually make the blade. They make a lot of things, but now kinfolk are gone in 5th edition. So, there's a lot of things in 5th edition I don't like. But anyways. Or sorry, not glaives, claves. Fuck. Sorry, I auto-corrected your statement Jose, to be about fucking Werewolf the Apocalypse in my brain because I was going to talk about Hunter the Reckoning. God damn it. My apologies. You're talking about actual glaives, not Werewolf the Apocalypse stuff. My apologies. Unless you did mean claves. Right? Because what you just said, it's the worst of both Apocalypse and Forsaken in one. Fifth is just insane. You did mean it! Oh my god, am I psychic? I'm psychic. Clearly I'm psychic. Yeah, in my setting, they have, they're not called claves or anything like that, but the werewolves do have silvered weaponry, because again, they don't suffer the bane of silver, but vampires, skeletons, zombies, stuff like that does, because silver is the metal of truth. But again, that gets into all my setting stuff. But I guess we were just talking about the sword that's going to be in my setting, so, you know, it is what it is. It be what it be. So, that Hunter the Reckoning game we played yesterday, well, it turns out, because this isn't a simple story, right? Everybody was talking about the sequel, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. Such as Werdar, it's like Gaydar, but for werewolves. I know, just stop. How many things have I found that are seemingly unrelated, but it has werewolves in it and stuff like that? And it's like, ooh. Anyways, so we played Hunter the Reckoning, the first game that's literally just called Hunter the Reckoning, the GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation game. The company was then given a second bite at the apple, but it is not the sequel. It is not the sequel, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. No, they remade the first game, Hunter the Reckoning, under the title Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. But it was only released for the PlayStation. And then the sequel, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, was released for the Xbox. So, we start with Hunter the Reckoning, which is a tabletop RPG. We start with Hunter the Reckoning, which is a GameCube, PlayStation, and Xbox game. PlayStation 2 and Xbox game. We then get a remake that redoes the gameplay mechanics and graphics and story of the first game, which is Hunter the Reckoning. Not the tabletop, but the console game. But it's only exclusive to PlayStation, and then they eventually followed up with a sequel, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, which is only for Xbox. Make sense? Does it make sense? Can I get a huh? Can I get a huh, brother? What in the fuck? I don't like. At least PlayStation 2 makes sense, right? PS2 makes sense. Yeah, flip-flopping on consoles, interesting strategy. Let's just say there's a reason why World of Darkness didn't take off. Even though World of Darkness was bigger than Dungeons and Dragons for a while, for a long while. No, it didn't take off in any other media form because they did shit like this. They did goofball-y shit like this. And keep in mind, it's the exact same publisher with the exact same developer. That has not changed. But it went from a multi-console release to a solo console release, which again, we've seen that before. But then the solo console release didn't get the sequel? High Voltage is her name. Yeah. So today, chat, today, you're in for a little treat. We played Hunter the Reckoning. We're going to play Hunter the Reckoning Wayward right now. This is what's happening. Okay. Danger, danger, high voltage. When we touch, when we kiss. So yeah, I haven't touched it or anything like that, but it redid the controls to make the controls better, and it redid the graphics, and it redid the story. But it's the same characters plus one, and then they're carried into the sequel minus one plus one. Because the little girl from the first one comes back in the sequel as a playable character, because it's 10 years later. The little girl that was screaming... I'm just going to play it on easy just because. The little girl that was screaming, right? Let's see. Creed the Avenger. Creed the Defender. Creed the Judge. Creed the Martyr. Oh, they don't have the... I guess you have to unlock the fifth character. Okay. Yeah. So let's play the Juge, shall we? She's all speed. Good God. Father Esteban Cortez worked faithfully as the Ashcroft Penitentiary resident chaplain, and up until the day of his imbuing, quietly served as a counselor and an administrator to the needs of his fellow man. Esteban is the magical powerhouse of hunters, armed with varying edges, ranging from healing to damaging to paralyzing. Esteban brings to bear magical power enough to deal with any situation. Woo! Hunting for logic. Oh God, it's really quiet.
Where did I put that box of ammo? Never mind, I see it.
There you go, chat.
You clean this pistol right? A dirty weapon's about as useless as that computer.
Yeah, I cleaned the gun.
It just keeps getting dirtier. And dirtier.
Yeah, that was apparently a downside.
Dirtier.
Dirty!
Until it jams.
Stovepipe.
Then I have to use the knife. Have you ever tried to get that rot smell off a knife? It takes hours. Which guns are you taking? You know, you can never be underarmed, I always say. I just wish I had more ammo. Your weaponsmith really blew it on that, didn't she? I mean, it's not like people just leave it lying around on the ground. I mean, I order all those weapons. I smuggle them in pieces into this rat hole, and she misplaces half of them. Bitch.
Let's go.
That's funny. That's a jab at the first game. That's a jab at the first. That's a jab at the original, because you only found ammo by guns laying around.
To Priest 316, Cop 380, Ravers 620, Biker 365. You do not know me, but I know you. Each of you was one of the survivors of Ashcroft, but you were mistaken in your belief that you won. A cult has arisen here. Bizarre flesh creatures and rots are stalking the streets. People have started disappearing. The shadows have enshrouded this place, and I can feel a link to something otherworldly. I am seeking your help. Come to Ashcroft. We will cut the malignancy from this world, one tumor at a time. Come to Ashcroft.
I hate Ashcroft.
What's the matter, old man? This was cake last time.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, we're going hunting. The hotel your new friend is staying in. The parking lot has been barricaded. Looks like they're thing. Welcome back to Ashcroft. This level will introduce you to some of the necessary skills in the game. The glowing symbols on the ground are glyphs. Glyphs have been provided for you by the messengers and serve a number of purposes. They provide information, healing, conviction restoration, attribute bonuses, and mark important locations, items, and areas. Each glyph has its own unique symbol. Learn the difference between them. Blue informational glyphs provide valuable information. Activate it by standing on it and pressing the X button. Oh. Is that how you're... Is that how we're using this sword? You couldn't extend that cross out a little bit more and use that as the grip? Oh, I feel like the sword went through a bad change. This is like the keyblade problem, right? This is the keyblade problem where the arms of the sword, the arms of the cross are gonna hurt you when you're using this. This is not conducive to user, to an end user. Oh my god. Oh, no, bummer. Okay. Oh, the crossbow isn't infinite anymore either. Look at that. People of Ashcroft are in danger. The town has become infested once again. Destroy the abominations that infest the town before it's too late. This is a rot, mindless and slow, but extremely lethal. Use your melee or range attacks to destroy it by pressing the R1 button or the R2 button. Okay, what's R2 do? Okay, R2, so you just automatically switch to ranged. There's a health pack. Pick it up if you need it. Nice job. Now try your melee or range attacks on a couple more rots. Well done. Now let's see how you do with your first vital technique, the chain attack. Each hunter has a different number of attacks in their chain attack. To perform the chain attack, you must press the R button 3 times in a row. Timing is critical for this maneuver. Try your chain attack on these rots. If you don't need the practice, you can also just shoot them. Good job. Remember that you can aim any attack or combo with the right analog stick while swinging or shooting. Oh, wait, what? Now let's try jumping attacks. To perform a jumping attack, press the L2 button to jump, and while in the air, press R1 button to execute the attack. Timing is critical. Some rots have spawned in the parking lot. Practice your jump attack or just eliminate them. Oh! Whee! Whee! Okay. Well then, now one last attack type, and we will move on. The next attack is the charge up attack. This attack is the most powerful melee attack available to any of the hunters. Make a charge up attack, press and hold the R1 button. The longer you hold the button, the more damage you will do. If you wish, move into the open and press and hold R1 button to begin your charge up attack. Allow the rots to surround you before releasing your attack. You can also practice other skills instead too. Oh god. Okay, so it's quite a delay. Got it. Love the delusional possibility in Hunter. No one else sees these rots but the hunters, including other supernaturals. We know they are risen wraiths, but they're not flesh-eating zombies. Yep. Nicely done. Head over to the second blue glyph for more training. Woo! Alright, so here's what I want to see. Hold on. Okay. I like that there is a little bit of a, like, Okay, it's a bit tricksy to do, but you can change directions. Checking on stuff. Checking on the stuff. Many objects in the world can be destroyed if you cause enough damage to them. Go ahead and destroy the garbage can. Die! How dare you tell me to pick up that can? You picked up a submachine gun. Secondary weapons can cause massive amounts of damage. To change the weapon, press the circle button to cycle through them, and the X button to select. The R1 button is always your melee weapon. Change over to the submachine gun now. Taking out the 8 rots with your new weapon. R2 button to fire and the right analog stick to aim. Sometimes objects will drop weapons, equipment, or mission critical items. Leave no stone unbroken. That's hilarious. What? Oh, I didn't accept it. Ooh, what's this? Excellent. Now for our main mission, saving the innocents of Ashcroft. Head over to the red truck in the corner. What's this? What's this? What's this? To rescue innocents, all you have to do is touch them. They will immediately flee to a safe location. What's wrong with you people? You'll receive a continue once you have saved enough innocents. Search everywhere for them. Okay, let's head into the hotel now. Go over to the entrance and stand on the green glyph and press the X button. Green exit glyphs mark area exits. They will either take you to a new area or in the level. Okay. Okay, Peachy Keen. Whee! You have done well so far. Let's move on to edges. Each hunter has his or her own edges. Some hunters have the same edges, but all have edges unique to their creed. Edges allow hunters to perform supernatural feats and actions, but they cost conviction to use. Note, martyrs' edges cost health and conviction to use. To select an edge, use the triangle button. To use an edge, press the L1 button. Try it now. Edges will give a hunter better combat skills, allow them to do more damage, heal themselves and others around them, and give them the ability to deliver destruction on a wide scale. Getting the terror mission flashbacks from XCOM Remake. Imagine if someone left the powering up uncapped. Certain edges can only be used in certain situations. Consult the manual for more details on edges. Now activate the blue glyph by the newspaper machine. If I want to do this first. This is a conviction glyph. When activated, it will partially restore your hunter's conviction. Glyphs such as this have limited uses. Use them wisely. Okay. You're not going to do it anyways. A blue glyph marks hidden supply caches. Break the news machine. Just picked up some ammo. Nice. So then it's now time to learn how to perform an escape move. Escape moves allow you to get out of crowded situations. Perform an escape move, press the R1 button twice and then L2 button. Timing is very critical. Try using your escape move with these zombies. Ah! No! Kudos to you. Proceed to the green glyph at the bottom of the stairs. I guess it's an escape move, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, you get out of it, so, fair enough. You learn the basics this time. You learn to strafe. To strafe, hold the left analog stick forward or back while holding the right analog stick left or right. What? Hold the left analog stick forward or back. Stick left or right. Using this technique with a ranged weapon can be devastating to your enemies. Now move into the hallway and clear a path to the hotel room. Oh, this is fucking weird to use. This is fucking weird. This is very strange to use. Hold on. So now activate the green exit glyph and let's find out what happened here. I'm very confused. Very confused. Okay, so. You're done. Go ahead and leave. You hush. I'm trying some stuff here to figure this out. How is this strafing and not just like no, I don't understand. I don't understand the strafing.
Can pick a lock. Who knew?
Why bother? Get out of the way, and I'll open it.
I've almost got it.
I'm with Deuce on this. Let him break it down.
Sorry, Sam, but you're outvoted.
But
Sorry, Sam, but you're
No
outvoted.
one home, and no signs of a struggle. So, our new friends must have left on their own. We should know more about these people. Let's spread out and see what we can find that's useful.
quite the home movie collection this guy has. These videos must be from surveillance cameras. They're dated up until a few days ago. The most recent tapes are missing. I wonder if they've collected them or not.
I think I know what their plans were. Everyone, take a look at these. They were looking for something in this area. We should start our search for them in the same place.
Is that a Winchester repeater? Woo! Devastating to your enemies, confusing to your player. Oh, yes. Wow. That's unpleasant. That's unpleasant. I don't like exit save. Yes. Oh, is this our base of operations now? Oh. Okay. I like it. Hello, HunterNet. These spider-like creatures are nothing more than living bombs. They are extremely fast and volatile. Their explosive nature can be used against the enemy rather easily, as they tend to explode after minimal damage. This is Bookworm 55. God 45 asked me to help you if you needed it. Check here for messages periodically. Also, any information you uncover will be here as well. Journal entry 48. I have found several places in the local graveyard that seem to provide excellent hiding places for my journals. I will continue my search for other cache areas in the town. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like this. I like this having like a hub. Yeah, this sword. This sword pains me so much. It's like, like, oh, the sword, it's thematic. It's got the cross on. It's like, should have extended out the upper part of the cross instead. And, you know, why is this a bad design? Why don't you swing the sword downwards and forward. Let me see what happens to that part, that top part there of the cross as it goes into your fucking forearm. Who's the ego to have their handle to be God 45? You have no idea. Yeah, exactly. Typically the cross is the guard, not the pommel, which is what it should have been. 100% should have been the guard, not the pommel. Okay. Yeah, this is neat. Oh, ooh. We can pick where to go? Cover 2 data CDs hidden in the tombstones. Release 6 spirits back to the shroud. Retrieve videotape. Defeat the war ghoul. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, I like this already. Wait a minute. Oh, it does keep track. Oh. That's a lot of different sub-weapons. Holy shit. That's a lot of different sub-weapons. The journals that the hunter referred to must be here. He said he had hidden them in 2 tall, thin tombstones. You must recover those journals. I mean, I also gotta, like, send the spirits back to the shroud, you know, so. Ah! I keep forgetting I need to use the other one to aim. Smash, 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 smash! Alright, let's check this out. Okay. 1. Rato! Rato! Ah! Ratos! They turned pagan, oh no! But Wesley, what about the ROUSs? Runs of the usual size? I don't think they exist. Release a spirit, stand near them and press the X button. That is such a handy ability. An innocent! You'll stay away! Dive, 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 dive! The controls in this are way better than the original. Way better. Judge has improved his skills. Remember to check your mission objectives. You can't figure out what to do. Shush! Shush thyself. I am enjoying myself. Game. How dare you judge my fun times? It's apparently a requel? Ah! Owie. I don't know how best to describe it. An innocent goal! Free! So, we talked about it before, right before you got here. But Hunter the Reckoning, not the tabletop, the original game, was on Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube. Then Hunter the Reckoning Wayward came along, and it redid the graphics and everything like that, and it changed up the story and stuff. And that's what we're playing right now, which is Hunter the Reckoning Wayward, which is only on PlayStation 2. Then the sequel, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, came out, and that was on Xbox. To which I just gotta go, yeah, okay. Fucking makes sense to me. Oh man, if only you knew. I will say the control, like I said, the controls are way better than in the first game. I'm trying to find. Whoa, whoa! That guy was having a struggle session. Okay, first one. Oh, oh. No, okay. Oh, can't go that way. Okay. So I guess everything is here in this first area? Surely not, right? We're missing, missing 4 more spirits. Oh, there's one. Barato. Woo. No map? Apparently there is one, but I don't have it. Oh, shotgun. Yeah, your melee is always active in this, which is a huge improvement over the first game. Judge has improved his skills. I got the skills to pay the bills. Die. Die, you bastard bitches. Die. Another one. I don't know, I like my guy wasn't changing. Way to go. Yep. You had to actually change between it before. Melee and range were like using the same capabilities. You just had to change to it, like you were equipping it. Here, thank goodness that is not the case. Oh, I thought that would have been an innocent or something. It's like, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, nope, not that one. Well, hello there, lady. I'm coming. Please don't kill me. She's acting like we're a psychopath or something. I don't know I gotta stop all these zombies. The zombies will eat her. Are the zombies around you right now? No, not at the moment. There's no zombies in this room. Do you often see zombies? Yeah, they're everywhere. Like the graveyard's infested. Oh God! Atomic blast! Atomic blast! Oh, only got 2 of them that time. I do find it funny that they keep the combat music for when there's a ton of rots. That's funny. Oh, the Googles are back. The Googles are back. Close together, close together, close together. Oh, it's not an insta-kill anymore on the gargoyles. Takes 2 hits. Ah! Ow. Woo! They're gonna kill me. Ooh. Picked up a machine gun. Bam! Bam! Oh shit. Get fucked, nerd. Get fucked. You can't make me go inside the church. I'm still checking and investigating. Oh, potential. Oh, there it is. We got our objective. We got our main objective done now. Whew. Oh no, I'm missing one Sperato. Oh no! Get nuked, nerds. Wish I could see an area map. We shan't leave until we find this last Spirato. It's not happening. Nothing, sure. I know I'm probably going to feel silly when I find it, but you know, the fact that I missed it the first time through when we've been, like, I thought we were being thorough. Stay away. Ow! Bastard, bitch. Oh, there we go. Bam! Done. All objectives completed. Woo. Ow. Yeah, hell yeah. That's right, I'm skillful. Woo! Guess that was like a side quest thing, I guess? Ooh, here we go. Journal entry 58. We found our base last night. We were moving into the subway. The fanatic procured a bus from a local mechanic. For some reason, he has not been tainted like the rest. More investigation is warranted. 60. Fanatic has used the time he had wisely. He has set up an explosive barricade in front of the sewer entrance, using the bus as the central barrier. Barricade is rigged to blow from remote proximity. Weep! Ratos! Rats. These tainted creatures are weak but can produce a devastating gas attack. That's true. Oh, now we can go into the church. Cleanse this place. Optional. I'll fucking do it. Mission Hunt and Google heard me, and thus Humble decides to put it on their choice getaway. Yeah. 0.0 they added Gunslinger mode, which meant you didn't have to raise the weapon or melee, it just fired. Like every other FPS. Choosing the old mode is a handicap on yourself. Yeah, that's terrible. Plague Monk rats. I agree. I'll take one gun with me. I'll take one heavy machine gun. I mean, submachine gun. Church has been infested once again. Remove the taint that has corrupted this holy place. What? ain't time. No thanks. We're cleaning up the place. Oh, there's an innocent back here.
People lost your minds.
Have you lost your mind? Like they're just running around the church shooting up things. In the house of the Lord. Well, we maxed out on shotgun ammo at least, so, you know. Okay, well, I guess let's take off here. Whoa. Kills 65. Rescue 1. Secrets discovered. There was a secret? Well, now you've tempted me. Now you've tempted me. Once this plays optional, defeat the mourner. Oh, shit. Ow, ow. Fuck you.
What's wrong with you people?
here. Secret here. First thing I'm gonna do is get rid of all the pews. Go the other way. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's all destroyed. That's destroyed. Okay, so what would the secret be? Oh! I just ran up and hit the use button on the organ. Ah! Oh, I missed! Judge just picked up a rocket launcher. Oh my god, it's a fucking Panzer Shrek. Rocket launcher. Okay. Feel the wrath of the Lord. Ooh. A glyph behind it. Well, see what we get. Secrets discovered. 1 of 1. It was the thing. Nice. Save yes. Oh, I can't go back there now. Okay. Free videotape from the newspaper machine, from the trash can, from the mailbox. Find a way past the bus, defeat the war ghoul. Well, I happen to have in my possession an instrument of divine judgment. The Ratchak AT missile bazooka, which carries rockets. Those are not interchangeable words. They are not interchangeable. My God. Information recovered from the hotel has led here. You need to recover the security videotapes. Perhaps they will lead you to learn what has happened to the missing hunters. Found a map to the theater district. He's a little confused, but he has spirit. Double digital poster in the window. How much for that poster in the window? Oh, nothing there. I'm gonna save the rocket launcher for the war ghoul. Oh, an innocent! Must save innocent.
Get this shit off me!
Remember to check your mission objective. Back off! Let me play! Let me play and be silly! Let me massacre the ghost zombies in my head to my heart's content, damn it. They're totally real to me! Yeah, I'm just basically just getting my character here to get buffed out. Right, game. Silent thoughts. Oh, now we're getting into some more dangers. More dangers, zombies. How do you upgrade? I wonder how we upgrade our edges. What if it's just random? Because it feels like all of our stat boosts are random, obviously. I'm a little hungry. Ow! Bastard bitch. Oh my god, no, oh, hold on. That was close. I almost went into the explodey death spiders. Oh God. There we go, got it. Oh my God, it didn't have anything in it, but we got it eventually. Hunter the slaughtering. Yep. Wonder what that one character was in the first game. Because part of me, like, he had a little bit of stuff that reminded me of a mummy, but he also acted like a Nosferatu a little bit with the whole, like, hideous, so bandages and everything, and, like, remember, he's like, oh my God, it talks. And he had obfuscate, or some capability of going invisible, because if it's not obfuscate, then, you know, fair enough. There was a capability of going invisible, though. Nailed him. Oh, there it is.
Evil shadow has fallen upon this town.
Oh fuck. Ow! Oh, ow, it hit me so. Fuck, ouch. Whee! Good fuck, nerd. Look at that. Bonus music unlocked. Hell yeah, brother.
Have you people lost your minds?
Hey, another videotape. Nice. What's this? Oh, a flare gun. Ooh. Ooh. My. Boom. speaking about? I haven't seen in a while. Dead Frontier. I wonder how that ever went. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Nailed him. Oh fuck. Please hold. Ah! Nailed him again. No! No! Ow! I fucked up. Takes a raid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go away. Alright, so my objective, find a way past the bus. Mailbox. Okay. I gotta find a mailbox. Oh! Alright, there we go. That's a good chunk. There again? Oh, okay. I expect an explosion, but I don't quite want so violent. Machine gun. Yeah, what? Camera. Ah! Ooh. Oh, I missed. Okay. Alright. Enough shenaniganery. Let's go. 1 of 3 secrets. Oh my god. I missed so many secretos. So many. Okay, so here I assume? Security tape 2. Rots are slowly surrounding 2 men. They slowly back against the wall, holding off the tide of monsters. The tape ends with them being overwhelmed. Tape 1. Several robed people are seen moving around the subway entrance. As they wait, a large dog comes up from the station. Strangely, the people then seem as if they are actually talking to the dog. They all then leave from the area. Ruh-roh. 3. This camera shows several rots shambling around the streets several times. Something large blocks out the camera's view. Whatever it is moves away quickly. Whoa. Rots. These creatures seem to be the foot soldier of the enemy. They require massive amounts of damage to destroy and have no vital areas to target. I have removed a rot's head and it kept fighting. 7. The Ashcroft subway system is a maze of tunnels that could hide anything, including us. We will be withdrawing to there to hide for a while. Oh, no, fuck. After reviewing the week's tapes, the rots seem to avoid the subway for some reason. We will investigate this further. Whatever is holding them back could be of use to us. I've got a bad feeling. Can I just put it on record that I have bad feeling about this? Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. Anyways, chat. Better back a momento. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'm going to throw like something in the air fryer or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be a momento. Mm-hmm. calling me a steal. Alright. Look at that. 3 accuracy, 3 strength, 3 speed, 1 stamina, 2 edges. We're getting there. We're getting more powerful, chat. More powerful. Okay, avoid the subway trains. Got it. Jump in front of the subway trains. Station's still running. The hunters may have retreated down here. Search the area for them or any information they may have left behind. That's what I thought. It sounded like it sounded like. Can I hit it? Oh, I hit it once. Nothing. Ammo. What? Rattle! Have you ever thought of rat? Eh? Where am I? Whoa! So you don't just walk down the stairs, it teleports you. Hang on. Yeah, you just teleport around, okay. Hey, found a CD. Not a fan of that thing just sitting there ominously. It's just sitting there menacingly. Oh. Okay, so that was the way to go. Got it. Well, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!
All my years in Ashcroft, the trains have never run on time. And now...
Ah! Oh god! Ow! Some cheap bullshit! Oh! Sit back! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were coming again. I'm Emma. I was down here looking for my friend Joshua. He and his friend were coming down here. Can you help me get back to my workshop? I have some stuff you could probably use. Okay. Okay. 0 of 2 secrets. So is the probe launcher in Dune something you use regularly, or is it this game's version of climbing the tower? Basically climbing the tower from what I've seen. But it's very handy, because it actually fills in all the area. That was a rather quick level. It was indeed. "32A. There's a local weaponsmith in the area named Emma. She has done well providing Fanatic and I with weapons and ammunition. Her workshop is located in an old warehouse in the industrial area of the city." Emma, the weaponsmith, is a bystander, able to see a monster's true form, yet refusing to join the fight against them. How pitiful. For that failing, she may still be of use to us. "Beware this creature's speed. They tend to travel in packs, overwhelming their prey by sheer numbers. The dogs are extremely tenacious and deadly." Hooray, rot dogs. Oh, and does somebody order some rot dogs? Some rot dogs, Raggy. Oh! Okay, now we can go to different districts. Hell yeah. Escort Emma to her workshop. Release 5 spirits back to the shroud. Let's get her escorted so maybe we can get some weapons. Emma has asked you for an escort back to her workshop. She can see the undead and is prepared to fight with you. She seems to know the missing hunters and could be useful. Keep her safe. Got her own gap. Let's go. Ah! Bastard bitch. Caps Lane. Yeah, I found your rocket launcher. Did you have a permit for that? I don't think they give a shit about permit. Oh my god, rot dog! I think they keep dropping ammo for things I don't have. Like, look at this. Bust the cap at him, Emma! Bust the cap at him!
Do not wander, child.
Oh, whoa! Fuck off! Oh, ratos! Rats. Ammo for my crossbow. Lame. Vampires can't see the rods. At least I think so. Or, well, normally can't. Or can they? That's a question. Someone who's supposed to be a bystander, she sure is liberal with her place, with her piece and toolbox. Yeah, I agree. I know she's been wounded. Damn it, I'm trying here. We're getting swarmed, and I'm one person. So I wonder what lingo they'll use if we do fight any Gauru. If it'll be flicker or shimmer or what it'll be. Rato! Wonder what we leveled up. Fuck off! Get out of here, rats! Ow! So much bastard bitchery going on. Whoa! Can she not get around the truck or the cars? Like at all? Oh. Oh my god, it vibrates like crazy. Emma? Are you still having a struggle session over here? Get away, come here. This way. There you go. Beautiful. Made it. Fuck off! Rod dog! No! Ah! Oh, the fucking rod dogs! Oh my god! Fucking brutal! know this is going back the way we were, but I don't want to miss any, like, stuff. Die, mannequin. I have the high ground. Oh my god! I haven't seen any spots that like scream, "Here be secrets," you know? Wonder how well hidden the secrets are in this this game, truly. Okay, you can't shoot through her. Got it. This screams boss fight. Picked up a machine gun. Nice. Escort, just so you know, my friend Joshua said there was a werewolf in the area. You're just gonna straight up call them werewolves? Okay. If you don't have any silver weapons, I could make some for you. Just search the local area for silver. 12 large pieces should do it. Once you have enough, bring it to me at my workshop. Good luck. Now? I assume we don't do that now. I am incorrect, in fact. In fact, we do that now. Where in the piss am I gonna get silver? Alright, that's it, Chad. Empty out your pockets. I need all the silver I can get. I smashed everything. I've been smashing stuff. A power outage. Oh. I was like, apparently, Rapar, we're going to be fighting a werewolf soon. I didn't expect them to just straight up just call them werewolves. I was like expecting you know, any of the code words for it, but straight up fucking werewolf. Okay. Makes me wonder, is it a spiral? Is it a, like, what kind of werewolf? I don't know who to cheer for at the moment. Go werewolf, I know. This is always a thing that bugs me with World of Darkness ones, is they look at what the result of the werewolves are, and they're like, they're definitely not the good guys. Like, no, they are the good guys. They're fuck-ups. That's the problem. Like, they're genuinely good and noble, but they're a bit too angry for their own good, and they fuck things up. Because they get a little too, the thing right in front of me must be destroyed. Right? Instead of actually thinking through, like, am I being set up, am I being played? And it's why Pentex operates the way it does. They operate on a way to obfuscate their involvement, to seed, like, die. They obfuscate their operations. They will do stuff like the cola thing, where cola will give people worm taint, which then can make werewolves get very angry. There'll be people that work at factories. They themselves are not part of Pentex, but they will stink of the worm. So since worm can fuck you over in that regard. They have chemical gases that they release that whenever they see, whenever a normal person sees a werewolf, instead of going into the normal delirium, they will go berserker rage every time. It's a very specific gas combination that Pentex invented to make normal bystanders all go berserk. I know our workshop's the other way. Okay, wait. You know what? What if, because it doesn't have to end the level, right? What if it's legitimately, you'll find the silver on the next side, right? You know? What if that's what it is? If it ends the mission, I'll be very, very disappointed. But what if it's like, you'll find silver, it's an area transition instead? Because otherwise, I think we're about bone fuck out of luck when it comes to finding silver. Pentex, everybody who works for them and Hunter the Parenting, except for Ross, has been named after a character in JC's The Thing. John Carpenter. Nice. I didn't even think about that. But obviously Ross is Lehman Russ, and so he's a spiral. Black Spiral Dancer. And he's a big old boy, too. In my setting, he'd be a wrecker for sure. I'd have to assume in Hunter the Parenting, he'd have to be an Alrune. At least we're getting ammo and weapons and stuff, you know, so it's not a total... It wasn't a total waste to go back again. Die, mannequin! I don't even know. I feel like the mannequins are going to be a secret, right? Because there's just so many of them. And they're all over the place. A little bit. Oh, bonus music. Hell yeah. Again, you would have to check. Okay, so it does in the area instead of being an area transition. Bastard. Bitch. Collect silver in the catacombs. Collect pieces of silver. Find the music Easter egg. Optional. Nice, we did it. There's silver in the graveyard. Find a piece to the grenade launcher. Woo! Woo! Ooh, okay. Well, Chad, I'm gonna go get my stuff out of the air fryer and make some food. I'll be right back. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Wait, what? Yes. We're in the game for now. In the goom. Alright, and we'll stop the thing. Perfect. Perfecciono. Okay, minimize you. Bring you up instead. Okay. Getting stuff situated, organized. Because my plan wasn't just to do Hunter the Reckoning game. We got sucked into it a little bit there. Sucked in. It's my fault. Apologies. It happens. Meanwhile, let us do a From Software game. But old 2002 From Software game. For the Gom Cube. Oh, we wait for the Gabe Cube to come out. Yeah, it was an old, like, weird card battle. This one I don't know if many people know about this game. Like, because it's from software, but it's like not what you expect, right? Most people know from software off the Souls games. Then you get the next ones that know from Armored Core. And then some know Metal Wolf Chaos. And then you have Lost Kingdom. Well, and some know Steel Battalion, the connected game, which was terrible. The Connect version, not Steel Battalion itself. Alright. So this game has the opposite problem. Got it. So I turned it down. Then it just stops. Okay. Oh no, I was gonna eat! The disappearance of a small forest was the first sign of the approaching evil. One morning, villagers awoke to find a solid wall of fog where their forest should have been. Some men, braver than others, ventured into the pitch-black mist. They were never heard from again. The next day, the lake disappeared into the swirling mist. It was not long before the impenetrable mist enshrouded the village itself in perpetual darkness. Where once there had been life, now there was nothing but an impenetrable mist that turned day into night. By ancient covenant, the rulers of the five kingdoms had banned all interaction between their nations. Now the five kings abandoned their isolation and met to look for a solution. Sadly, none could offer a plan to defeat the fog. Terrifying rumors spread throughout the land. Some whispered tales of an ageless evil reawakened. Whew. Whew. Yeah, that's the truth of it, Rothar. No. 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 No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who was it? This was a decision that was made without all the facts. What? Werewolves? Wolfies! Yeah. Because that right there, Princess Setch. What? No. Fog is at the gates of the castle. and duties to his people. If the castle is attacked, find the runestone and flee. Guard it with your life, daughter. The fog is upon us. Laps against the very walls of the castle. End of our fair kingdom. First a forest, then a lake, then an entire village, vanished, swallowed up. That fog. It's a map of Argwell. The positions of each of the 5 kingdoms are laid out on the map. Okay, so what's my... Let's go get the gem. It's in my back! It's in my back! Get it out of my back! Guardian of the Sacred Covenant. The power of the cards flows... Fuck me. I can't read that fast. Birdman! To use a card, press the A button. A, B, X, or Y button. Okay. Cards available for the use are shown on the lower right. Arrangement of the cards corresponds to the button on your controller. Option menu. Ow! Okay. Alright, skeleton. What? Okay. Did you get the cards? Good, then let's be off. Not exactly the most fearsome warrior in the kingdom. Don't suppose you have a burly brother stashed away somewhere? So be it. Even the ugliest oyster may contain a beautiful pearl. Oh wait, it's an old woman. I gotta go haggy voice. Yes. Who you calling old? Though you look more like the pearl than the oyster. Who am I, you ask? I'm the only person that can teach you how to use those cards you found in the treasury. You better come with me if you want to stay alive. Come now, my cute little guardian of the covenant. You just leave everything up to old Gerd. Old Gerd. Okay. Card is used? 0? You, and you. Yeah, sure, what are they? I got 2 burbs! Oh, but look, the skeleton. Burbman. The fairy. And Burbman. Prince Katya of Valenja has defeated the monsters that threaten the castle. The victory provides little relief despite all attempts to stem the tide of mist. Warriors fall victim to black fog each day. No one knows where it comes from or why it has appeared. If the secret of the black fog can be unlocked, the entire world will fall into darkness. Trusting the defense of the castle to her knights, the princess sets forth on a quest to save the world. Her only companion on the journey is the mysterious old crone, Gerd. You can only carry 30 cards at a time on a mission. These 30 cards are known as your deck. Once you use a card, you cannot use it again, so you must select the cards in your deck carefully. You can edit your deck of cards by pressing the start from the world map on this screen. Only the cards in your deck can be used on a mission. Customize your deck for each new mission to improve your chance of success. Okay. Oh. Who are you? It's always a literal werewolf. We start with a werewolf. Oh. Swipe. Summon type. A summons type creature that swipes at nearby enemies with its razor-sharp claws. It can strike several enemies at once, provided they are all within its attack zone. Half human, half beast, the lycanthrope uses its quickness to confuse opponents. A swipe from the razor-sharp claws of a lycanthrope could send one flying. Nice. Burb man. Okay. Okay. Alright. Complete combat training. Okay. Our journey has just begun. Yeah. Now, let's see, Katya. Wasn't it? You have much to learn, Your Highness. The Guardians of the Runestones are given the power to command monsters through the cards of power. That power is the only chance we have of defeating the evil loosed upon the world. Whether you like it or not, you must stand up and fight. First, you will have to learn how to control the monsters. I will teach you the way of the cards. This place is full of goblins, and that makes it a perfect place to start your training. Are you ready? I don't give fancy lectures. You'll figure it out once you see those goblins coming. She's so slow, old woman. Oh, there we go. Curd. A hobgoblin curd. Nothing else over here? Use the power of the cards to defeat the monsters. Do you believe in the heart of the cards? Okay. Here comes your first goblin. Okay, so... Oh, okay. What? Oh my god. There we go. Hobgoblin 1. Against 13, Dragon Knight 12. Okay. Not bad for a beginner. Come, Your Highness, we must continue on. This is a From Software game called Lost Kingdom. In order to use a card, you need power. You get that power from magic stones. You'll be able to collect magic stones when you attack monsters. If you run out of magic stones, you can still use cards, but it will drain your life force. Magic stones are part of your power. Whenever you see one, take it. Oh. Not what I expected. Birdman! Ow. And trap defeated. Dragon Knight got 24 EXPs. Bad for beginner. Come, Your Highness, we must continue on. What? It's over here, though. Another Hobgoblin card. Cursed goblins! They better not be around when these wounds heal, or they'll be sorry. Chased a group of monsters away from the castle and ended up in this spooky place. There are more monsters lurking about, so please be careful, Your Highness. Doesn't this seem very suspicious, like this little inlet here? Very sus. A man trap card. Watch out for goblins. Card tributes. In battle, icons appear near each enemy monster, the shape of fire, water, wood, or earth. These icons indicate the monster's attribute. For each attribute, there is an opposing attribute. For example, water is strong against fire. Fire beats wood, wood beats earth, earth beats water. If you wanted to beat a fire monster, you would use a card with a water attribute. The eye-shaped icon is used for the creature classified as attribute neutral. Neutral creatures are not affected by attributes at all. During battle, cards are displayed with both an attribute and a type icon. Type icon will be in the shape of a sword, a dragon, or a spell, and denotes the card's type. A card with a sword icon will call up a weapon-type monster. When you call up a weapon-type monster, it will materialize right on top of you and attack whatever is front of you. Weapon-type monsters disappear immediately, but unlike other monsters types, they can be called up more than once. Lizardman is an example of a weapon-type monster. Under the dragon mark, call up summons-type monsters. Summon monsters take your place in combat and use all of their power in one attack. A Birdman is an example of a summon-type monster. Cards with a spell mark on them call up independent-type monsters. An independent monster will continue to fight until its power is depleted. Mantrap is an example of this type of monster. Options and cards have something called a tribute. Okay. Fire beats wood, wood beats earth, earth beats water, and water beats fire. Okay. Still the stuff we literally just talked about. Ah! Gross. Nasty. Ah, I missed! Oh, there we go. I can change it like this. Nice. Servant and Birdman both got speed. Deck points. Add your deck of cards after the start of a mission. However, any new cards you have acquired during your mission can be added to your deck at a deck point. You are standing next to a deck point now. I love the deck points, so they're nice even if you don't have any new cards. Oh. Wow, they were serious about it. You can only use the cards once. Good lord. Right cards in your hand, you can throw cards away. A, B, or X, Y button, plus the R button to dump a card. Ability with care. A card thrown away in battle cannot be used again in the same battle. What? Oh, okay, good. It didn't. I thought he hit me first. I was gonna be like, what the bullshit was that? I didn't think you had it in you. Let me see eye, princess. Raven. Give me this axe, I'll fight. Path, you'll find the boss of the goblins. Remember what I've taught you. Now go, teach him what a princess can do. Alright. First off, where we fight the goblin leader, let's do this. Let's go. turn this in, or go get this in our deck, I should say. So you're an independent type, eh? Okay. Okay. Oh! I'll say I'm not a fan of the whole, like, the cards are not usable ever again thing. That's pretty brutal. Uh-oh, Tinky. Oh, don't like that. Holy shit, that fucked him up real good. Ah, fuck, that hit me. Oh, he was dead. Oh, dude, that's some bullshit. Fuck off! Wow, you're still alive. Okay, hold on. No! Bastard bitch. Oh! We got hosed, Tommy. We got hosed. Buy and sell cards. I made it this far. That means you've learned at least the basics of card handling. I'm called Gerd, and this is my shop. You've seen the black fog and the monsters that dwell within. All of Arguel will fall unless the fog is stopped, and only a runestone bearer can hope to defeat it. Which means, my dear, that it is up to you. Wish it was your father I was telling this to. But come, I'll wager there's more to you than just pretty dresses and fancy jewelry. King Fiobane is on his way to meet with King Zelnan. I believe the goal is to work out a shared strategy. Shard strategy. Your father does not have a runestone, and that means that he cannot defeat the enemy he faces now. If you're going to catch up to your father, you must start your search in Blessel. I will be here tending to my shop. Stop by any time. I've got all the cards you could want. Transform card? Oh, they need ESPs. Buy card? Red Liz is an attack type. Costs 45. I have 50 gold. Oh, so we have gold. Okay. I'll go walk around the shop a little bit. We can't. We can't, so get fucked. Oh, you take 700 EXP to copy a card. Got it. Fire being, so it will cause the most damage when matched up against a wood monster. Those are close relatives of the lizard men. They favor a quick slashing attack. The speed of its attack limits the red lizard's exposure to enemy counterattack. Okay. I have earth, fire, wood. I suppose I should get water just in case. Yeah, so in case we run into fire creatures, we should use our water creature. Town is now a ghost town, destroyed by monsters. The princess searches for a clue that will lead to her father. Shouldn't you be home in the castle, Your Highness? Skellington. Water fountain control valve for authorized personnel only. Oh! Plague rats! Lizard 24, Dark Raven 24. What is... Oh! Oh! Cool! Come here! Come here! Gotcha. Okay, the capstan. So is it just randomized when we get attacked? Yes, it is. And that lets me do this. So I can get that card. Woo! Okay. Ow! He didn't get staggered at all from that attack. Oh, come here. Bastard. Bastard bitch. Found a mummy. A Mimi. Oh, fuck. Lizardman! Ah! Ugh. Birdman. Have those both in. Lizardman card. Skellington card. Fountain needs to be cleaned once a month. Left once, right 3 times. Plague rat. Add all those in. Can't save mid-mission. Got it. Oh, fuck. Left. Right. 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 Okay. Come here, you. Come here, you. Goober. Found a Maelstrom card. Alright. Cancel. Okay. We're coming around the full way. Yep, that's a hell of a journey we're going on. Oh.
Oh yeah?
Oh my! I didn't know there was anyone left in town! I'm Alexander, a scholar of these parts. I study the fairies, you know, the little people. The little people! The red fairies are quite rare, but they seem quite fond of humans. Most interesting. Once they take a liking to you, they will follow you everywhere. Fascinating, don't you think? Oh dear, it seems you have already made a friend. Remarkable. If you end up with a lot of fairies trailing you, you might want to come visit me. I will take the little fellows off your hands for you. You okay? Well, I know who you are. You're the princess of Ellinja, aren't you? Oh, princess, you're on a quest, aren't you? I want to come, too. Let me come, let me come. It's like how the fairies just like, ah! Dark Raven. There's a card system right there, nice. Sea Monk. Dark Raven. Green burial grounds. We got a few water cards now. Let's make sure we have our deck balanced. Oh no! Oh no! Plugrats! Oh wow, that is some decent damage. Nice. Well done. Nice. Only got 48 ETH. Have you ever met a blue fairy? They're like us, but they aren't as talkative. They mean well, though. If you see one, you should try to catch him. They can heal you or recharge your card power. But you have to be careful. Sometimes they aren't fairies at all, but monsters in disguise. Tragic. Oh, no! Rude! Oh my god! Fucking one-shot him! Oh, he fucking backhand pimp slapped him and just... Be gone! That nasty fog is everywhere now. Even us fairies are scared. Well, not me, but the others are. What's this black fog anyway? Ah, bastard bitch. Oh! Werewolf! Werewolfy! Look at him! Look at him go! Hopping around. Hopping around like a madman. Oh, I missed. Wait a minute, that's not good. I messed up. Ugh. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Look at the werewolf style! Gotcha. The wolf is has been defeated. A little closer. Little closer. You can do it. You cannot do it, apparently. You're kidding me. Thank you. Oh my God. I should have realized I had the special needs skeleton on that one. Hey, another lycanthrope, hell yeah. Werewolfies. A carbuncle. There's a random bed in there. Look. Go back to the one dude. Oh. Bastard, bitch. What? That was it? Our little friend sticks to you. You should bring him to my home. I'll take good care of him, I promise you, and I would be more than happy to compensate you. How doth one deliver fairies? I don't know how to deliver the fairies, so let's just carry on. Can't save either. I've got 2 werewolves. Werewolfies. Oh, fuck. Ah! That's not good. Oh my god. For that. Ow, thanks for the timing on that. That wasn't atrocious at all. Please actually hit him. Thank you. Oh. Nope, keep going, keep going. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, that, oh my god, that lasts for quite a while. Hey, I got a werewolf. I got a fire golem, a werewolf, and a rat. Okay, now here's what I want to check on the on this screen. Fairy house. Nice, so we don't lose the cards. Okay. We can only use them once per map, but we don't lose them permanently. Thank fuck for that. I was worried that it was like, well, how the fuck are we gonna deal with this situation? I was thinking my werewolf's in here. Get my whoopies. Do I have any ground? Do I have a lot of ground attacks? I don't. Well, guess what? You're coming in, plagues. Because you got ground. I'm gonna remove you and pull in a mummy. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the fairy house real quick. Princess, for any red fairy she brings him. So we should have a few, right?
Oh yeah?
Well, hello again. After we met in Blasoon, I wasn't sure you'd come. I'm glad you did. I don't suppose you have any red fairies for me. On 4 fairies. That brings your total up to 4. Token of my thanks for bringing me the fairies, allow me to give you this card. When you have brought me 10 fairies, I'll have another gift for you. Good luck. Wow. Okay. Bow my head too, and I leave. Okay, so get rid of... We have a lot of you, so get rid of you. Put in you, so we get some extra fire in here. Nah, because if I was the heart of the cards, I'd be cheating. That's the funniest thing, watching that video about how many times does Yugi cheat and how many times does Yugi cheat in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, well, depending, caveat, he cheats quite a fucking lot. Alright, so we don't need water in this next one, so it's like, okay. Yeah. But, I'll do that sometime. Because if he's the Pharaoh, it means he had control of his card draws, aka he was cheating every single duel he was ever been in. But then, even without that, he was cheating a lot. So he's just a big old stinky, stinky cheater. Doing things that can't be done. Which doesn't count in Duelist Kingdom because you're allowed to make up stuff. Duelist Kingdom was supposed to be like you know, you can do the fucking shenaniganry bullshit. There's a 2-player mode? Didn't know that. Alright. Do you want to stop the current emulation? Yes. Thank you. Right. Yeah, Duelist Kingdom was it was much more of a pen and paper game than actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So Duelist Kingdom has its own rules, so that's entirely out. Like the whole thing of like the moon will affect your tides and now sends them out. It is now low tide. All of your monsters who use the water are now flopping around on the beach. And then they would actually do it and they'd be like, oh no! Gasp! Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, chat. Let's say thank you all so much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. 2 interesting games. Very much so. The controls for Hunter the Reckoning Wayward, so much better. So much better. We'll have to check out Redeemer at some point as well. Yeah. Like, I actually want to keep playing Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. So, we'll see. I need to do more Dune stuff. I've started finally doing filtering and things like that. We need to get an access point for our base. I might have to move the base. I'm not sure yet. But we need to get an access point from the ground to our base. Because, yeah. In the Discord, one of the people that wants to come help and be part of the Guildy Gould, they can't get in. They can't get up there. So, yeah. It is what it is. In the meantime, though, chat, hope you take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get figure ripped. I will see you back here tomorrow. And, yeah. Have yourselves a good old time. Bye-bye for now, everyone.